Hey y'all, I'm JamesWright and welcome to Wizards News. Sorry it has been a while since I have had a video out. I've been sick for the last few days and a lot of other things have been going on. But I've got some really cool things to talk about today because this is interesting. Okay, this is an interesting one. Now, I saw a video a while ago put out by Pokefodder showing how to get 100% catch rates. And it's one I've been wanting to do for a while, though it's not really surprising. It's pretty obvious once you understand the mechanics. And we'll be talking about that for a minute. But then I just saw a video earlier today put out by A Witch Alone, which you've got to check out her channel. She's one that helps us out with some of the chocolate frogs at the end. And she put out a video showing that you can actually use one Estimulo on multiple Foundables. And I thought, wow, that's kind of interesting. I hadn't seen that before. So definitely take a look at her channel. I'll leave a link to that down below. So first of all, let's look at the 100% catch rate. Here we have a remembrall. And if we go in here, and so you'll see the hands pointing up, and that is illuminating the area where your catch percentage will actually be. If you want to see more information, I have an entire video where I go into the catch percentages and how this clock actually works with the catch bar. But if I use a strong Estimulo, you'll see the hands both go straight to the top. And when both hands are pointing right at the top, yes, you can see that the shadowed hand doesn't count, but there's two other hands that are pointing straight at the top. When that is happening, you have a 100% catch rate. And once you get up to, I think it's like level 35, some Foundables will have 100% catch rate with a strong Estimulo. And the higher the level you go, the more Foundable ranges will fall into that category. So in this case, I'm going to use this. Now this will give me 4 spell casts, but we're just going to be using one because it's a 100% catch rate on here. So let's do this one. I'm going to do it a little slow and sketchy so that you can see 100% catch rate. That's a bad cast, but I know no matter what, it's going to return him. But look at that, we returned him. So let's skip through this and let's go out and get another one and show you that I can use that same potion on the next Foundable. And here we have Luna. Now you'll see over on the side we have 2 potions I have currently going, the Trace Tonic and Brufio's Brain Elixir, but we don't have the Estimulo showing on the side. So most people think, oh, that means the Estimulo is not working. But if I click on the potions here and I come down here and I click on the strong, it says that the potion is already active. Oh, so it is active. And it's showing you, if I want to click on here, the potion is already active, so that's my catch range up at the top. Now with Luna, it's not going to be 100% catch rate because she's a little bit more rare, but every time I click on this and I click use, it says, oh, it's already active. So let's click confirm. Let's come out here, let's use this one. So that's cast number 2, and that didn't get it. Cast number 3. That got it. So we should have one more cast. So if I click on another Foundable, we should be able to add one more cast into that Foundable list. And here we have the Prophecies, the next one on the list. So if I come down here and I click on the Estimulo, let's click on the Strong and say Use, it says, oh, it's already in use because you have one more cast on that Estimulo that I used 3 traces ago. So let's actually confirm this, and let's do this. And this one has a 100% catch rate. You can see with the Estimulo, both hands are straight up and down. And so no matter what I do, it's a catch! Woohoo! And I know it's absolutely guaranteed. So we can click through this, get on out, and there are my 4 uses. So let's click on one more, and let's see if the Estimulo is working on this one. So on this one, if I come in here and I click the Estimulo, you can see the hands change from Estimulo to Estimulo, and I click on this and it says, oh yeah, you do have to use a new Estimulo. So it lasted for 4 casts even though they were on different Foundables. And you can see here's another 100% catch rate because both the hands were pointing at the top. From now on, when you're out returning Foundables, make sure you're counting how many casts you have done because it doesn't show you the potion on the side that it's still active. You just have to know I've cast 3, that means I have 1 more, or I have 2 more depending upon which potion you have. Basic Estimulo gives you 3, Strong Estimulo gives you 4, and the Potent Estimulo gives you 5 casts. So they are worth it because you can continue from one cast to the other. Also, be aware when you can put it both hands at the top, you absolutely need it. You want to make sure it doesn't depart. You want to make sure it is returned. If both hands are pointing at the top, it's a 100% catch rate. If you do happen to reach level 60 and you use a Potent Estimulo and you do a perfect masterful cast everything you find, every foundable out there from the hardest to the easiest, as long as you are level 60, a potent Estimulo, and a perfect masterful cast, you will have a 100% catch rate on everything. So as your level is lower, that means you're only going to have some foundables you're going to be able to get that 100% catch rate. So it's one of those things that's like, ooh, that's kind of cool to watch. So keep an eye on that. I'm hoping to do a video tomorrow on where to find oddities, because we're trying to find where do you find the escapee, the Death Eater, the three-headed dog, and a few other people have been wondering where do you actually find your centaurs, because I find them in the woods, I don't find them in other places around me, and some people are like they're all around me, and some people say I can't find them at all. So if you want to be a part of that, I do have a link to that research down below so that you can fill out that chart. If you find a centaur, or if you find a three-headed dog, an escapee, or a Death Eater in the wild, please fill that out so we can get more data and work on finding where exactly do we find these. Hopefully that information will be coming tomorrow, as well as we'll talk about a few other things. But I think that's about it for today. I hope you like this. If you did, please hit like, comment, share, subscribe, ring the bell. And when you ring the bell, there is that little option. You can see all, some, or none. Please click the all. That really does help out the channel, and thank you for that. So until next time, have a magical day. Chocolate Frog time! And this one is being sponsored by A Witch Alone. Definitely take a look at her channel. She's the one who was the first to show me that you can use one Estimulo on multiple foundables. So she always has some interesting things in there, tips and tricks. Channel definitely worth taking a look at. Go ahead and take a look at that down below. But let's open this up and see who we got in today's card. Something new, something different, and Rowena Ravenclaw, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts.